Prologue. I hate hospitals. Hospitals are where people go to die, where the innocent, the guilty, the broken, and the whole all end up when their time runs out. The waiting rooms are filled with anxious loved ones holding on to hope. People shuffle through the corridors, eyes hollow and distant, haunted by truths that they don't want to face. That's how I feel now. Haunted. At least this hospital is private, a place where the wealthy and influential can slip away in peace, shielded from prying eyes of the media, onlookers, and the general public. I pace the length of the sterile hospital room, my fingers trembling as they press against the cool metal edge of Parker's bed. The machines hum around me, beeping, whirring, clicking, each sound tugging at my nerves. The harsh fluorescent lights buzz above, casting sharp shadows across his ashen face. The vibrant man I married is now reduced to tubes and wires, to shallow breaths and too quiet silence. It's been 7 days since we rushed here, since his sudden collapse in our kitchen sent shockwaves through my very being. 7 days since the doctors told me they didn't understand what was happening, why his body was failing, why his organs were shutting down. 7 days of excruciating waiting, hoping, praying that he'd wake up and flash me that easy, confident smile I know so well. The smile that said he'd always had everything under control. I hate the waiting most of all. The not knowing, the way time seems to stretch and warp until it's meaningless. I keep thinking that if I watch him long enough, if I hold his hand tight enough, he'll wake up. That he'll smile and tell me everything's going to be okay, just like he always does. But he doesn't. I move to the window, the only place in the room that doesn't feel like it's squeezing the life out of me. The blinds are drawn, but I peek through them anyway, staring down at the well-manicured hospital courtyard. The flowers look too bright, too alive for a place like this. They feel like a mockery of what's happening in this room, a room where life is quietly slipping away, breath by labored breath. I don't cry. I won't let myself. Parker wouldn't want that. He'd tell me to keep my chin up, to be strong, to handle things. That's who I am, strong, reliable, capable. People look up to me in Stony Brook, the beautiful gated community where Parker and I built our life together in Englefield, Pennsylvania. They expect me to keep it together, to be perfect, to smile even when I feel like screaming. So, I do. I straighten my shoulders, take a deep breath, and turn back to the hospital bed. Parker's face is dull, thin, and the color has drained from his skin, making him look like a ghost of the man I married, the man who gave me everything, the man who made me believe in love again after my first marriage ended in humiliation. Miss Bennett? A soft voice breaks through my thoughts, and I look up to see Dr. Keene standing in the doorway. His white coat hangs loosely around his thin frame, and the lines on his face look deeper than they did just days ago. He's aged in the hospital just like I have. Yes? My voice is sharp, more clipped than I intended. Can I speak with you for a moment? He asks. His gentle tone only makes me more anxious. My stomach churns, but I nod, forcing myself to remain calm. I can handle this. I have to handle this. Of course. I follow him out of the room, glancing over my shoulder one last time. Dr. Keene leads me down the corridor to a small private room. It's dimly lit, quiet, and a far cry from the chaotic commotion of the main hospital. He motions for me to sit, but I don't. I can't. I stand there, arms crossed tightly over my chest, waiting for him to tell me what I already know. It's time, isn't it? I say.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.